It's a strong mental.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
And still at the height of his game. Stephen Curry aiming to put on a show and lead his team as they get punches before the tip-off against the Celtics one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Porzingis in at center.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Podziemski. Light covering. Pass to Moody. Podziemski with it. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Vucevic with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Here's Curry. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
First one falls for. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Brown. And here is Moody. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's White. He's defended by Podziemski. Now White. Shoots over Podziemski. White, good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Moody. Outside, Green to the inside. Here's Porzingis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Porzingis with a soft jump shot there. Nice touch.
Outside, White. Down low. Here's Pritchard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Podziemski. Driving the lane, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got his second basket.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, in the corner, Moody with it. Outside Curry. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Boston trailing, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here's Curry. And Boston with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tatum setting the pick for White. Pass to Tatum. With some arc. The shot comes out.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Curry looking around. Pass to Porzingis from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And here's Vucevic. To the wing right side. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Here's Curry. Doesn't go for it. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. He's against Green. Tatum. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
And the basket by Curry. 6 points for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Tatum with it. He has yet to score. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Green. Still yet to score. Curry finds Podziemski. Brown against Green. Banked in off the glass.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Now here's White. He's defended by Podziemski. Tatum passes to Pritchard. White inside. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Mr. Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 8 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Tatum on the wing. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
Brown dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Tatum for three. A new 14 for Boston. Vucevic against Porzingis. And it's Vucevic missing. The Warriors trailing. Porzingis at the elbow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Different look here for the Warriors. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And it's Brown missing. Golden State's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Spencer, the pass to Butler. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 5.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
1:56 left in the first. Now here's Butler. Here's Richard. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Hauser. Here's Minot. Guarded by Horford. Here's Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And that one misses.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Warriors, Santos is checked in, and it's Payton in for Butler. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Payton. Pass to Horford. And they'll get another chance. Tatum against Payton. Inside. And the jump by Horford.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Cato. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Hauser. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Richard, he's covered by Brown. Outside Curry. Payton with the screen for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Santos, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
We've got Tatum, and it's Gonzalez in at the 1. That's the Boston.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The Warriors leading. To Curry. The 19-foot shot, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
There's a screen. Here's Cato. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Horford.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Gonzalez. And the Warriors also making a change. Walters checked in. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Outside Tatum. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Boucher. Now, here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. The score now all even. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Here's Curry. He's got 12. Horford kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. Back to Horford. It's up a 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Horford's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Cato. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And he makes the first. The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Warriors leading by 3. To the paint. Ball stolen. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pass to Boucher. Second chance shot. Queta. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the inside. Here's Payton. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Tatum. And so Boston again turning it over. Vucevic checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Chris Boucher. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Podziemski. No good from outside. Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Tatum a screen. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways. Outside, Green, back to Curry, for the 3, buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition. You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. Over to the wing. Here's Hauser, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Minot. He's defended by Podziemski. And here is Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it. And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Tatum lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton kicks to Curry. Green, the screen. Takes a 3. Rebound, Boston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hauser. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Minot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum from 3.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Warriors trailed by 4. Now Podziemski. Green left side. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 8 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here's Tatum for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, even remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. Vucevic against Porzingis. Vucevic the pass to Brown. Porzingis with the block. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Brown with the bounce pass. White the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Brown with it. The 3. Just 5 to shoot. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Here's Podziemski. Porzingis looking it over. Back to Podziemski. Outside, Green. On the top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Green's got 4 points this quarter. Celtics leading by 3. Brown outside.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
That free throw, no good. The Celtics making a switch here. Minod's checked in. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 4. Spencer, the pass to Moody. Right side, That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
They set the pick to the middle. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 13.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Porzingis can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Down low. White the pass to Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Moody. They set the screen. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Outside, White. The kick out to Brown. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on White. Rocket 6. Outside, Green. The 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Pass to Pritchard. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Moses Moody.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Brown. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Green, the pass to Porzingis.
They have the massive height, and then you add the skill. Porzingis, one of the more unique matchups in the NBA.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And the first one at the line is good. one is no good. Boston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's Brown. It's good. Brown's got 16 points.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Porzingis against Vucevic. And here's Porzingis. Here's Spencer. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Curry. Now Moody. And it's off from three-point range. Right the pass to Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Here's Curry with the 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they double up Brown. Vucevic. Porzingis with the block. Curry is inside. Off target at the rim. Boston leading by 3. White wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brings the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
A guy with no quit in him. Brown stays on the attack and is well rewarded.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
That free throw good from Brown. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Curry passes to Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Porzingis has got 11.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
Tatum with the screen on Green. Green against Brown. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Warriors trail by 3. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Moody. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Moody's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty sweet right there. Draymond Green, of course, being unselfish and looking to involve his teammates.
Vucevic against Porzingis. Releases. And he can't bank that one in. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Right side Curry. Curry crashes inside. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Tatum kicks to Brown. They grab their own miss. And it's Vucevic missing. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Outside Curry. Oh, good with the triple. Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Vucevic. White setting the pick for Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a step back. Brown, no good. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Moody. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Moody's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Tatum finds Vucevic. Here's Tatum over Moody. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Tatum. Back to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Takes the 13-footer, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Payton, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Good on the second free throw. Podziemski with it. Green with a screen on Brown. Pass to Green. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Rocket 6. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 15.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Payton looking it over. Now here's Curry. He's got 22. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Brown. For the lead. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Podziemski with it. He's covered by Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston trail. Here's Pritchard. 13 points in the game. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside, Green. Outside, Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
Good from Payton. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Celtics making a change here. Minot's checked in. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Hauser. Inside. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 26.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Payton outside. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Celtics have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Curry on the wing. Green deciding where to go with it. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Green's got 15.
That stroke looked pretty good, and solid results as Draymond knocks down a rare mid-range jumper.
Pass to Minot. To the wing on the left. Vucevic's screen on Curry. Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by Golden State. The drive by Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Celtics making a switch here. Cade is checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Free throw good, Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 13. Floats one. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pritchard. And Golden State also making a change. Richards is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. To end the run, the Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Spencer. Green, the screen. Here's Richard. Green with the ball. Right side, Porzingis. Over Boucher. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Boston shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Hauser the pass to Brown. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. 7-foot shot, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Richard, he's covered by Brown. Pass to Porzingis. There's 1:40 left in the third. Outside, Payton. Picked by Horford. Unloads. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. And here's Brown outside. Trains the three-pointer. Brown's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense. .104 left in the third quarter. Here's Spencer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Right wing. Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates. Pass to Porzingis. Nails the baby hook. Porzingis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Brown the pass to Queta. Here's Minot. Boucher kicks to Brown. Here's the screen. Pass to Queta. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Screen by Porzingis. Butler from outside. He can't get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Warriors leading by 4. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
They've got Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Butler kicks to Curry. Over Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Curry against Tatum. Pass to Boucher. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. They get it again. Queta. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
That one is off.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 5. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Spencer with the pass to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just how smart and patient was Steph Curry on that play. Draws the contact after the pump fake. Another thing he does so well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Hauser. Tatum at the elbow. Tatum draws the double. And the basket by Hauser.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nailed from three-point land.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Butler kicks to Horford. Curry against Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. From about 16, Curry's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Outside Curry. Spencer. Off target with his 3. Boston has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Minot, guarded by Kerr. The first free throw is good. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Both good from the line that time. So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 1. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through them.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. Here's Tatum. Horford gets a hand on it.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
The shot by Payton, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum on the wing. To tie it up. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Payton. Curry finds Horford. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. There's the screen. Here's Pritchard. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And he knocks down the first one. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Chris Boucher. Then for the Warriors, Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And Draymond Green's subbed in for Payton. He's off on the second.
Now, even with one miss, he stretched this out to a two-possession game.
Pass to Hauser. And here is Tatum, guarded by Green. Here's Vucevic. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Curry with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Now Pajemski. Pass to Santos. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tatum down low. Defended by Moody. Warriors leading by 6. To the paint, here's Green. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, Draymond's being assertive here in this one. I know he's hot, so respecting the streak.
Brown outside. Right side, White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Porzingis finds Curry. To the inside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Tatum with a screen on Curry. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Green. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Well, he doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for a defense.
Outside Tatum. Now White shoots over Podziemski. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here is Curry. Fires from the line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 36.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Tatum.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Curry's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Right side Tatum. Over Moody. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Outside Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Podziemski. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throw.
Free throw good, Curry. Good for Curry. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Outside White. Right side Tatum. Over Moody. Tatum's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets the jumper to drop. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That shot missing. Here's Boston now.
Down by 12. Pass to Tatum. Over Moody. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.